You pull back against the rope tied around your neck. But the armored goblins at the other end simply yank hard enough to force you to keep following. You've never seen goblins quite like these, with clean metal armor and, strong bodies too. You came here following rumors of an especially dangerous breed of goblins. And you could have never imagined how true those rumors were.
So, this is the big beastie what's making a ruckus. That's burning our homes, eh? You's been doing not a little bit of hurt to us. Is you one of these humans that Dies is hearing of? The goblins to the south is always talking about these humans. Me's think that these is making you sound scarier than you is. Yous isn't being too tough now that yous is fighting real goblins, is you? Oh, yous is thinking yous is fighting goblins before. But them goblins what's living near humans is being weaklings. They's is living by you, 'cause yous is keeping the bigger beasties away. They's isn't too smart either. Yous is right about that. The tongue that I be speaking in sounds stupid, yes. It's not being me own tongue. It's what the goblins of the south be speaking. My soldiers is telling me the Jews isn't understanding ours. So, I's is speaking in a lesser tongue instead. As is, I barely be understanding you. Yous is sounding like the southern goblins. But even dumber. But we's making do, yeah? Anyway, I's is being the king of the northern goblins. So, human, why's is you attacking us, Yous is a long way from home. We's is being so far from the human lands that we's is never seen one of you humans before. Monster hunter? Yous is hunting monsters? Beasties, right? Then why is you hunting us? Ha! Calling us monsters. Maybe I can't be blaming you if all yous is knowing is the southern goblins. Theirs is not being much better in beasties. But we's is being northern goblins. We's is being smart. We's is being, cultured, yes. Yous is seeing our cities, isn't you? So, Eyes is thinking that yous is the beastie. Yous is killing them beasties, you call them monsters, yeah? So, maybe Eyes is killing you. What is yous thinking of that? Oh, now yous is being sorry. Eh? So sorry that yous is killing us before. Eyes is having 5 families what have dead folk that's wanting justice. Is I going to be telling them that it's okay because yous is sorry? Of course yous isn't knowing that we was civilized till now. Yous is attacking us before we's been able to tell you. Yous is thinking that goblins is goblins. And it isn't mattering that we is acting different. Yous is acting exactly like them southern goblins. Days is trying to raid us. Days is trying to take our homes. Days is violent. Days is, primitive. And from what I be seeing, yous is being both those things too. Maybe Days is rubbing off on you, huh? Or maybe it's yous that's rubbing off on them. I's not sure who's being the bad influence in all this. We northern goblins isn't always seeing the southerners as people. So, Eyes is thinking that yous is the same. Not really people, are you? We's is doing trials for people, but not for beasties. Eyes is deciding your fate on my owns. The big question being then, what is Eyes doing with you, Yous is killing my people. And that is being worth death. But Weez isn't seeing humans before now. Weez isn't knowing much about you. Maybe Weez is torturing you for information. Weez is needing to know if yous is knowing of more humans coming here. Eyes isn't dumb enough to be believing you before torture. The truth is coming out after, not before. But Eyes is also not being sure of this. Yous is being violent, savage even. If other humans is finding out that Weez is killing or torturing their kin, maybe they bring lots of violent humans. This is being frightening to me. Eyes isn't wanting to let you go, But Eyes isn't wanting to punish you too bad either. Eyes is never having to think this way before. And Eyes isn't liking it. Usually, punishments be simple. Kill killers, so they isn't killing no more. Cut the hand off of thieves, so they isn't stealing no more. Eyes is making them weak, so Days isn't causing more problems. But Eyes is thinking that Yous is looking weak already. Yous is bigger than goblins, yeah. But not very scary. Your teeths and your nails is being blunt. Your body is being thin and reedy. Eyes is thinking that without a weapon, Yous isn't being a threat. Eyes is even thinking that Yous is even a little bit cute. Yous is having a little nose and little ears. Like a baby's. Like this isn't growing with you, you know? If Yous isn't being caught killing before, Eyes is thinking that you isn't dangerous. Yeah. Eyes is thinking that we can be having a deal. If Yous isn't killing or fighting no more, then Eyes isn't killing you. Works good for you, yeah? There we go, see? Eyes is being reasonable. Eyes is civilized, Goblin. Oh, no. Yous isn't understanding. Eyes isn't just gonna be letting you go. You still be needing punishment. And Yous is too dangerous to be walking free. So then, what does I be doing instead, Throwing you in the dungeon? Yeah, I was thinking that's easiest. But Eyes is also wanting to know more about yous. Eyes isn't knowing much about you or your kin. And Eyes is being curious. If yous is being capable of being civilized, like me, maybe yous just learning to be bad from those southern goblins. Maybe Eyes is training you. Then maybe yous is making a good pet. Or pack animal. Could be good to know, in case we find more humans in the future. Yes, Eyes is thinking that's the right choice. So for now, Eyes is sending you to the dungeon. Until I can be getting things ready. Then, Eyes is having you trained. We'll be seeing what sort of beastie you should be becoming. Maybe someday, you is even being little like person. This is being an interesting day, human. Eyes is hoping that you'll keep being interesting. If not, maybe I'ses be keeping you in the dungeon after all. Well, goodbye, human. I'll be seeing you before too long.